Yeah, yo guys, here is Akraje and this is Woketrader. So that will be just I'll just be analyzing GPP GPY. So I've done the analysis, quite done the analysis before. I don't know what my network is. Okay, so this I've done the analysis before. So I think I just have to like redo the analysis again. Yeah, man. So let's start from the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, so as we can see on the weekly time frame, so the last week candle close as this indecision. Let me see, I'll call it like a pin bar candle armor. Is it pin bar or indecision? Let's say indecision. So we saw a reaction from this area here on the weekly time frame, this other block here. So a reaction from this other block here. So which pushed the price to the upside last week. So from this point now, let me just zoom out. So let's check from the left to know what's going on. But looking at this from the right, from this side here now, this feels like a liquidity sweep. So, but my bias on GJ is still like is still bullish. It's still bullish. So let's check from this side now. So we still have some room to move. So I'm still expecting price to reach this, possibly this high, this place here on the weekly time frame. My sales price to reach this place, this two, either of this place or this up here, this two green line here. Just close it. Either of these two places, this place, this eye or this eye. So this is like a, so let me say a supply zone at this point here. This area here is another block. Let me say a supply zone that might possibly push price down. So, but I'm still expecting price to reach around this area before maybe before any we see any reaction, any further reaction downward. So let's go to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, still like the same thing, nothing much to talk about on the daily time frame also. I think nothing much to talk about on the daily time frame. Still the same thing. We see a reaction from this area and it pushed to the upside. So nothing much to talk about it. So I already mark like a liquidity sweep stuff already. So at this high now, this was the upper week. This was last week. So let me just remove this area here. Let me just repeat. So this area is what we are focusing on. This area here is what we'll be focusing on. So if we move down to the though what I expect price to do next week was is something like this. Let me just kind of mark it out. Yeah, kind of mark it out. Yeah, coming. There's this two. There's this two. Okay, what? So what I'm expecting for price to do is from this area here is kind of the next candle should kind of push up like this, break above this high, then come back, tap into another block here, tap into another block here, then move up move up to this high here, to this area here. Then before we see any further reaction downward or still continue upward, I'm still very much bullish on GG. So let's go to 4 hours. So on the 4 hours, still like let me just remove this. On the 4 hours, still pretty much the same thing. But this still feel like a liquidity sweep because what the price did like on last week, like the last day, I mean Friday, was the price sweep above this high, then close back below on the 4 hours, and that's the same thing that happened on the daily and weekly time frame also. So, but if you check, I think if you check the lower time frame, it's like a break of structure. But basically, you have something like let me just go. So it's still the same thing on 4 hours. Let's go to something like 2 hours. So on the 2 hours now, we can see we have a candle close above this high. So we can basically mark it as a break of structure here on the 2 hour time frame. Is a break of structure. So I think possible place that we have. I think I took some trades. I took a trade from this place last week, from this other block here. So this place has been mitigated. So which other area do we have that has not been mitigated? So I think I will just mark this candle, this dash bearish candle, as my other block that I'm waiting for price to react from next week. So I can also mark it this like an internal break of structure, basically. Internal break of structure, break of structure, break of structure, yeah. So if you look at this very well, let me just like kind of like zoom out very well. If you look at this low here, before this, after this candle sweep liquidity below this low here before breaking structure. So and one thing is, whenever there is liquidity sweep before a break of structure, like before another block is created, or when another other block is created before a break of structure, and the other block sweep liquidity before breaking structure, it seems like let me say a high probability trade to take. So let me just go down to like 1 hour. Most recently now, I always take my trade from 1 hour time frame. So on the 1 hour here, let me just kind of on the 1 hour here, let me remark this one very well. On the 1 hour time frame here, we have this no, sorry, liquidity. So on the 1 hour time frame, I have this. Let me just remove this. This is my other block that I'll be looking. But some people might actually mark it from this high of this last bearish candle as their other block. But I always mark it as the last candle before the break, like the last candle before the break of before an impulsive move. Let me put it like that. Because like before an impulsive candle, something like this. You see, now this candle is like an issue candle before this three bullish candle. Can you see now? This candle here is like an impulsive candle. So you get it is a strong bullish candle. Can you see strong bullish candle? Three consecutive bullish candle. So I mark the last one, this indecision candle, as my other block. Let's mark it out. Other block. Yeah. So what I'm looking towards, so this it's here now. So what I might be looking for next week is something like this. So okay, what I'm looking for next week is something like this. These are part two. Okay, something like this. So this movement now, I'm waiting for it to break this eye first, break this eye, then come down. Very well. Then come down here, come down here, then move up. Like to this target, I think the target is still pretty much very. So to the target here, it might be like a swing trade. I might just take it as a, let's say, a day trade basically. So this is what I'm expecting next week. So this low will serve as the liquidity that protect this other block here. This one, this low will serve as the liquidity that protect the low. So this is what I'm expecting on GJ next week. I'm fucking bullish on GJ, very bullish. I took some couple of trades on GJ last week, like it was crazy move. are like how many, I think like close to 10 hour. So just move up from that low to up sha. So we give us something like, let me say, so the so the stop loss below the low, so we can give like, let's say up to like 8 or 10 hour. So moving close to this eye, we might give like close to 10 hour. So this is my analysis on GJ. On this is what I'm expecting GJ should do next week. So close above that eye first, like sweep this eye or break. You should just basically break above this eye, then come down, sweep liquidity, tap into the dollar block, then move up. But see, always market can do anything, can decide to do anything different from that next week. So thank you very much. Follow for more.